The Point. 98.7 CKPM FM.
98.7 The Point. That is New Politics, One of Us. Good morning. It is 8:13, and it is a Tuesday morning, just starting to rain out there. Figured it'd be a bad hair day. I know the moisture's got into my hair, is all puffed up. And if you know Eric Kallen's the tourism manager from City of Coquitlam. Bad hair day for you today?
Is a little rough. It wasn't settling, and then it started raining. And I think the lightning kind of messed it up a bit, so it took a bit of time, but I made it here, Rod. That
would do it to you. And our guest is Stefan Kalenchuk, right?
There you go. You got it. There you go. And I'm having a bad hair day, too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's a good thing baseball hats were invented.
Absolutely.
Now, Eric is the tourism manager for City of Coquitlam, and this is Tourism Week. Tell us a bit about Tourism Week.
It's Tourism Week, and it's a celebration and a recognition of all that tourism does for the province, for the country, and at a much smaller scale for the municipality, for the City of Coquitlam and the Tri-Cities. And one of the things we want to do is let people know that despite us not having a Vancouver aquarium or a grouse mountain, there's a lot of tourism activity that happens here. There's a lot of visitors coming in. It's a lot of event-based and sport-based tourism. And all week we're bringing in a few people that are big-time influencers when you think about tourism in our city.
Yeah, and it's funny, you mentioned Vancouver. Vancouver's chasing the tourist industry out of their city, and we're embracing it. You mentioned something yesterday about when you went down to the food festival over at Spirit Square, and people are getting off the SkyTrain, and they're coming to visit, and people that were living in Vancouver are now living in the high area there. And as I walked through yesterday, I thought, oh yeah, there's bars here. There's a bar, and there's restaurants, and there's everything you want down there, so it's kind of cool.
Well, the thing with tourism is that it's a catalyst for so many other things, and when you think of a resident or someone coming for a food truck festival or to play on Vancouver and their son or daughter's in the tournament, and they go, well, this is a nice community. It's got mountains, it's got great recreation, it's got transportation, and that can lead to someone coming from Vancouver going, you know what, Coquitlam's fantastic. It's got everything I need. I may be able to purchase a home here, or a condo, or an apartment, and not miss the city as much as I could. So it kind of leads to a lot of other things. It could be new businesses opening. It could be people going, wow, this is a place that I could move, open a restaurant, open an entertainment facility, and do okay.
And you mentioned something, the play on Vancouver, or Hockey Nights play on, I guess it'd be play on Coquitlam, I guess. Stefan Kalenchuk is here. How are you, Stefan?
I'm excellent. You?
Excellent. So you're a street hockey dude, obviously.
I'm a street hockey dude because I'm terrible at skating. Don't tell anybody that. They'll kick me out of the country, but
I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody can skate, and I didn't realize how big, we call it street hockey or even floor hockey. There's floor hockey leagues here in the Tri-Cities that are sold out. Kids can't get in.
Absolutely. All across the Lower Mainland. It's hot, and that's kind of the big celebration that we're going to take into Coquitlam on June 17th and 18th. It's just a national celebration, and what better way to celebrate than on Canada's 150th birthday to bring a big event, the world's largest street hockey festival, and tour it across the country. And we're lucky enough in this beautiful setting, as you know, and as Eric has just said, where Coquitlam's a perfect place to kind of wrap up the national tournament and really celebrate, just how much more Canadiana you can get than the street hockey festival.
Is there going to be somebody out there yelling "car" every now and then?
Absolutely, yeah. To psych me up, I've watched that Wayne's World clip over and over and over again. Absolutely.
Yeah, or the corner gas episode.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, why did you pick Coquitlam Center? Why did you pick Coquitlam?
Yeah, I guess, this has been a number of years where the tournament's been going on nationally since 2004, and I guess over a number of years, we've kind of toured it around the Lower Mainland to a bunch of different municipalities, but really where Coquitlam has just nailed it out of the park, and I know that's the wrong sport for the sports analogy, but they've really done a great job of embracing the tournament. And just, there's the obvious logistical aspects, right? Coquitlam is perfectly centered right in the Lower Mainland area, where we're getting people that will come easily from Vancouver and through Richmond, but all the way through to Abbotsford and even beyond, because it's just not that difficult to get to. You now have the SkyTrain improvements and the infrastructure that's come in there, so it's just easy for kids, mom, dad, anybody to come into the city here, but also just great partners like the City of Coquitlam that have really embraced it and turned it into a great celebration. And so what more can you ask for than to just, have a great celebration right in the center of where things are happening?
You're absolutely right. This happened on June 17th and 18th. It's play on .ca, and you can register. What's it about? So is it 3-on-3, 4-on-4?
So it's 4-on-4,
Okay.
teams up to 9. Basically, any skill level, any age. All it is just getting out, having fun, enjoying yourself. So we've seen people that literally have never gone and formed a street hockey team, all the way up to some former pros or not former pro, current pros, I guess, that formerly played. So Connor McDavid, for one, you've heard of that guy,
He's a bit of a slouch, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. I can't back check. But I mean, there's guys like that. Colby Armstrong, who's doing a fantastic job calling the Stanley Cup and adding his, former Pittsburgh Penguin and Stanley Cup champion has also embraced it. Mark Scheifele of the Winnipeg Jets. There's been guys up to that skill level as well. Men, women, teams, young girls, young boys, everyone. And again, it literally is exactly that, a celebration of hockey and everything that's Canadiana. So if you have a team, or even if you're an individual, you can sign up and basically throw your name to the hat and meet some new people and have a lot of fun.
And this is a cool thing too. Now you're talking about the different skill levels, so obviously there's going to be different levels in there.
Divisions,
divisions, yes.
Absolutely, yeah. So right through different age categories as well as different divisions within those age categories. So.
And you got to be a little bit in shape, because when I skate, I can glide around. Well, I don't know if I call it glide. I can coast
clutch
a little
and
bit.
grab, yeah.
Oh, jeez. But you can't clutch and grab here. The street is a little hard.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. But again, it's not so much about, again, the skill level. You do get out, you do have a good time. And I think what's amazing is Eric was asking how the registrations are going. And we, to be quite fair, we had a slow start back in February, March. It is just tremendously picked up. And I wonder if part of that is the weather that we were blessed with over this last couple of days. People are now understanding that, hey, it's summer. It's time to get outside. It's time to have fun. And as Eric was also saying, the setting out in Coquitlam, where you have the mountains and everything around, it's just that perfect setting. You don't get that in Regina, right?
Yeah.
So, no offense.
I like this guy.
Well, no, I've been to Regina. I've been to Moose Jaw in the summertime, and you get hot weather and hot wind and dust.
Yeah, and mosquitoes.
And mosquitoes, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, what part of the Coquitlam Center parking lot are you using? Are you using the southwest corner, or the one where they set up
now
the
you're
fair?
asking my directions here.
Well, there's one right along Barnett Highway, and they usually set the fair up in that one corner. That's right up from the bay in that corner there. Then
Right.
That's the
there
one.
you go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one. Sorry, thank you. I'm a little directionally challenged, but absolutely. And we're taking up a lot of that parking lot, because it's not just the games themselves. There's some street fair festivals, some food trucks. The Canucks are actually coming down with their community caravan. And some partners with some activations too. So even between games, or if you're just coming to watch, there's also something for you to do there as well.
That'll be fantastic. I mean, right now it's bringing me back to the streets of Winnipeg. As soon as the streets started clearing of the ice, which was about August,
Yep.
we'd be out there with our sticks and our balls, and you don't see. I mean, there's a couple of kids down where my kid lives that do this, but kids don't really play on the streets anymore because the neighbors get all pissy about it. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, and again, going back to this Tri-City area, it's such a family-oriented area. I mean, it's hard to do this in the middle of Granville Street, right? So, but I think that's the beauty of the neighborhoods, is just coming through here, and you see that it's perfectly situated for those street hockey games too. So
excellent. Are you playing?
You know what? I'm organizing. I'm working.
He's running.
Yeah,
you won't find him that
I
day.
wish, though. If you want to start a team, I'll be on your team now.
I'm coaching lacrosse, and we're going to stop in between our lacrosse games and come down and watch some of this. But
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Eric, are you playing?
It's a fun afternoon. Well, the Saturday I'll be at the BC Highland Games, so I'm going to be going back and forth. I have a table there, and I'm going to go back and see the hockey. On Sunday, I'll come by. Like you, I grew up playing street hockey in my back alley, and my mother got me a Minnesota North Stars jersey. I think it was on sale. I'm going, what's going on here? And I just found it the other day.
Oh, Norm, what's his name? Norm, Minnesota North Stars. It'll come to me.
Neil Broughton, was it? And Mike
I
Moreno,
love
wasn't
street.
it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ferraro, I think, was on there. And
Gosh.
we,
Taking me back.
the last couple times they've had it here. I think it was 3 years, and then they hopped over to another city, and they're back, and we're glad to have them back. And the mall, Coquitlam Center, has stepped up and embraced it. I think TransLink has given you some lots. And with SkyTrain coming in there, Rod, it's a game changer. You know what? People can come in, hop off the train, hang out. He's a great ambassador for Play On, but I've been there. I've seen it. It's a fun afternoon. Even if you're not playing, just go hang out and watch these kids playing and adults playing. It's infectious, to see it. I love that event. It's a great, great event for the city.
It is, and it's just so much fun. So that is the Play On. The final stop of this Hockey Night in Canada event is happening here on the coast. And how many people are you expecting?
We're expecting 250 to 300 teams. We're getting close to that. So if you haven't signed up
So
now.
that's like 1,000 people playing.
Oh, much more than that. Yeah, that's minimum, right? So and you usually have about 7 to 9 people. You need 4, but like most people need some shifts because they haven't done those wind sprints yet, right?
Now, the most important part, is there an adult daycare?
That's what Eric and I will be doing. We'll find one of the local breweries.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll show you around.
Excellent. So playon.ca is where you go to get the information here. This will be fun. June 17th and 18th over at Coquitlam Center. Thanks for coming by today, guys.
Thank you.
And Eric, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the prizing.
Beautiful.
The Relay for Life, June 3rd, supported by 98.7 The Point.
When it's time for your next Vancouver Island trip, skip the ferry lineups and take to the sky with Orca Airways. Orca Airways has daily scheduled flights from Vancouver's International Convenience South Terminal, Qualicum Beach, and the Long Beach Peninsula at Tofino. Orca Airways also has a dedicated route from Abbotsford to Victoria. Visit their website at flyorcaair.com for online booking and full flight and airline information. Get more Vancouver Island faster when you fly Orca Air.
It is 8:25. Eric Collins is here, the tourism manager, City of Coquitlam. Now, in conjunction with Tourism Week, we have got some great prizing that's going on, don't we, Eric?
Oh, we have some great prizing. So Tourism Week, we have tickets for 2 to see the Bills and Mildly Wild at the Evergreen Cultural Center. That's on July 8th. We have a $50 gift certificate to Zone Bowling down in South Coquitlam there. Great way to get out and have some fun. And we have a gift certificate for a beautiful, fantastic Italian-style pizza from La Rota Pizzeria on the High. And I got another contest, Rod, that I forgot to mention yesterday, but we've been putting it on social media. It's called Picture Yourself in Coquitlam.
That's right, the picture frames have popped up everywhere.
That's right. We've popped up 4 picture frames around the city. You'll find them in and around the Coquitlam Crunch, Town Center Park, Mundy Park, and down at our friends at Mackin House. Go down there with your friends or family, take a picture, pop it up on social media with the hashtag #ExploreCoquitlam. Prizes for this one are a $100 gift card for Westwood Plateau Golf and Country Club, Sunday brunch for 2 at the Wild Fig at the Executive Hotel on North Road, and tickets for 2 to play a real-life escape room at Trapped Coquitlam, the new one down in South Coquitlam on Woolward. So there's prizes galore up for grabs in the next few weeks, so please celebrate tourism with us. Get out there and explore your city.
Excellent, definitely. Thank you, Eric Collins, the tourism manager, City of Coquitlam. Here's 3:11, Too Much to Think on The Point.